Howdy everybody, my name's Bobby. I want to talk to you today about my 78 Chevrolet Scottsdale K10. And I was going to tell you a little bit about my new KC lights that I just put on. I know a lot of people put these lights on, and so I got a hold of this kit brand new. It's a really solid kit. And just a little bit about it. It all started, I bought this push bar from a guy locally. He had it for next to nothing with some other stuff I bought, and I sat on it for a long time, didn't put it on, and because my truck was under construction for other things, and starting with that bumper right there, which when I ordered a bumper, and I don't remember which one I ordered it from, but it was a 73 through 80 is what I ordered. I didn't think anything of it. Months later when I put it on, and then I realized something ain't right about this bumper. I got these holes in it, which that's for your impact strips, but then I started researching it. This is actually an 83 through 87 bumper. They sent me the wrong one. I already put it on, and I thought, well, what the hell? Just go with it. And then, so I went ahead and I thought, well, I'm going to put this push bar on. It looked pretty cool. It's chrome. It's big and beefy. It's got the tow hooks and the hitch insert and all that stuff. And so I go to put it on, and it doesn't really ride over the bumper right. So, and then I really said, what the hell? And I went ahead and cut some notches in the thing, you know, because it wasn't working the other way. Well, I get it on, and now I know why I got it cheap. It was crooked as hell. So I had a buddy here in the neighborhood. He helped me out. We modified the thing. We got it in there, and it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. And so I immediately bought some KC lights and put it on. I got those 6-inch Daylighters. It wasn't a cheap kit or anything. It was between $200 and $300. Comes with a hard plastic smiley face and looking things. I got rid of that and got these vinyl ones, which I think are pretty old school, cool looking. I like the way it looks. And put those on. I couldn't be really happier with it. It was super easy to put on. The kit that comes with it, the wiring kit, is complete. It's all completely set up for you. You just run wires, your wires along the back firewall. But a kindergartner could have put this thing in. That's how easy it is. And you got your 3 wires that run through the firewall down there, and then they give you a nice switch to go with it. I had to take that piece off and just take a 3/4 inch drill bit. You'll need one of those if you don't have one, if you buy this kit, unless you don't want to mount it, you don't want to put it in a hole like that. But that's really the only way unless you actually, I guess you could have some sort of little mount or something if you have something. But no, I punched a hole in it. That lights up when it comes on for you. That way if you bump it or something, you know it's on. So that's pretty nice. The only thing that wasn't worth a darn in the whole kit was that they send you this little screw, sheet metal screw. It's a piece of crap, but just get a self-tapping screw and put your relay in. So I tested it out at night. It's real bright. It's halogen. I know everybody likes the LEDs now, but it's a good kit. And we'll see how it works over the course of time. But of course, KC's been around forever. I think they know what they're doing by now. So yeah, just a little bit more about my truck here. Probably a perfect solution to a non-existent problem, but I put one of these Quickcar remote solenoids. I guess that's how the Ford's running. And I bought some cabling from the same company, which is super nice. And I ran a remote solenoid off my starter. Thing works perfectly, got no complaints at all. This is my engine, a 454. It's got a Holley 4160 carburetor on it. Runs good, except I hadn't had any problems with it. Started leaking gasoline, and I went and bought me the Edelbrock. The Edelbrock makes a kit for rebuilding Holleys. You can find on your parts store shelves, and I got that, and that thing's a very good kit. I pulled that apart and found a gasket in there that looked like it was blown on the front bowl. Put everything back together. Works perfectly. I also put me in an aluminum radiator. The radiator I had was leaking, and I originally bought one of the Frostbites that they said would work for this. When I got it, it was way too short. I'm talking many inches short. So I sent it back and ended up with this Alloyworks. I think that's what it's called. And the review said that it's going to be a little bit short, and they weren't lying. It was just about 3/4 of an inch short, so I had to, use some L brackets so I could get that thing mounted to the core support. But other than that, it runs cool as can be. No other issues with it. On top, it's got a little channel that I ran those L brackets off. It's just a hollow channel that runs on the top, and everything went fine with that. The only bad thing about this radiator, though, is that cap. That cap is a POS. It's hard to get off, it's hard to get on, and I'll stop whining about it, but it irritated me. So, but other than that, I mean, I've done some new things here. I got me a little tank, fresh one. Got a new washer motor put on. I'm not washer, but windshield wiper motor. So just little things here and there. It's all time and money. And one other thing, just for bonus, I got this Kolbalt toolbox. I like the way it sits. Doesn't sit up too high, but it's so easy to mount, because it does mount to your side rails. And I'm telling you, it takes you about 60 seconds to mount this thing in there. I got this thing for about half what it would cost me brand new, with the keys and everything. I don't know how I lucked out on that. But yeah. So I still got a lot of things I want to do to this. I'm going to put a 14-bolt axle in the back. Right now I just got the old 12-bolt stuff that, most half tons come with. But yeah, I kind of like these lights.